But it is the of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world.
Alright guys, what's up?
The mages had sought to
We're
usurp
back.
heaven,
We're gonna be doing the
but instead
Dalish elf.
they destroyed it.
We'll do male walkthrough on this.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
Dalish female, and
They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
male complete run through or the female complete run through. So we're going to be also doing the male mage, and then the female.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless.
Just a common, not a mage.
The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail.
Yeah. We'll do, okay, so what did I say? Elf. Dalish. Let's go. Let's go. Give me another name. Okay, I guess we can.
Greetings.
Take this one. I don't really want any tattoos. I think they're all gonna have the same haircut because I love this haircut. But we'll have them be blonde. It's too blonde. There. We'll have them dirty blonde. Let them look directly at you.
I have lost the spell!
Charmed, I'm sure.
Greetings.
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 How do you do?
He'll be cocky. You know what? Who know, no fear. We're gonna do it on Nightmare. We're going to do this on Nightmare.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
It just means I have to level up a lot, which is fine. It means I have to do some missions.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No right.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethaline? What should we do with them? Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen.
Oh, empty.
We thought there might be,
Why didn't you say something
treasure?
beforehand?
So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
But I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
I've seen something similar on the Keeper's scrolls. And this is all you found? Why didn't you look for more?
There was a demon.
A demon.
It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
No. No, wait. You can't do this.
Oh shoot, they just abandoned him. Like, you have really bad friends there, sir.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious. She might be interested in these carvings, but
They kind of
let's
just
see if
like
there's
left
anything
him.
more before
Like,
we get excited.
You have really bad friends,
Besides,
sir.
we're already here. Now, they said it was to the west.
Like, really bad friends. Did you see that? They just left you. Oh. May the keepers... something, whatever they say.
All right. Yeah. Nice try.
That's probably how I'm gonna die.
It's done. Naturally.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you? Always the careful one.
Yes, well...
Fine. But I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
Yeah. That's what dead people say. Here, we'll quick save.
It looks like the Shem was telling the truth. But these ruins look more human than elven.
OMG, they were telling the truth. Oh, gosh darn it, this is spiders. Gosh darn it.
Now this should be fun!
3 of them.
Everything's fine.
Okay, we want him to have the bow. I want to be the bow person, but he has this stuff right now, so we're gonna have him do the bow. He just better not hit me. If he hits me, I'm not gonna be happy.
Crap, so simple to see. Yes! All right! Yes! All right, I'm game! I'm... Sorry. Whoops!
Okay, let's just the one that's actually
All right, I'm game! Oh, hey!
Right.
Don't think so. Look now.
Well, I mean, we hit it already, so... Is this two-sword? No. Boom.
Crap, so simple to see, really.
Oh yes, so simple to see. We're gonna have... I'm going this way. I may just be a wee bit lost, but only a wee bit. Okay, we just went through here. Nope. No.
Not happening.
What about this guy? Can this guy do it? insufficient skill. Oh my gosh, I am actually lost. Oh wait, hold on a second. Have I gone through here?
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you? Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan? I'd never have guessed ancient elves might have lived here, with humans.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of Ah!
Yes.
Gonna go back, and then we're gonna get our party back, and then we're gonna try this again. I can't go back.
Is that all my blood?
Oh no, we died. Your journey ends.
Looks like the Shem was telling the truth. These ruins look more human than elven.
Let's do this quickly, shall we? You insist! Look over there!
It's done, naturally. Look now.
All right. Who's fast for you?
Let's go.
Kill them all, I say.
Everything.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay.
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you?
Uh-huh. Enough gawking.
Touchy, aren't we? There's bound to be more. Let's keep looking around.
Oh, we never expected that. Saving the day.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can run into the spiders. And then maybe the spiders will attack. Wait, I was gonna open the doors.
Going.
Are we supposed to stay to do it on Nightmare Mode? Alright, so let's go back this way. Maybe we gotta get more health. We gotta get more potions. I won't be able to do it, but just so you know. We're gonna go this way.
Crap, so simple to see.
I'm on it.
Behind you!
Yes.
If you insist!
Please tell me. None of you. Ugh.
Look now.
Oh my goodness, again. I hit it again. Yeah, we just got back up a little. Until my person comes back. Oh, good. Okay. Then...
Crap, so simple to see, really.
Is there anything over here? One? I don't know if one will be enough. Alright, let's save again. Okay, I gotta remember where I'm going now. Okay, no, that's where we came from. And there it is, okay.
I can't
Believe this statue.
You recognize this statue, don't you? Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan? We must have lived in other places, too. Even if elves didn't live here, its architects knew of our gods.
Mm-hmm. What if I go around?
Why does the kidnapper always smell so awful?
Gosh darn it, you stupid fool! You're the one who triggered it.
Right.
Okay, well get away from the poison. Okay.
Yes. Anyone got some blood to spare?
Oh Lord, we're almost dead.
Not good. Let's do this quick, shall we?
Okay. We'll just have to stun him. We'll just keep going in a circle until we can stun him, and then... it'll be fine. But this skeleton is kind of speedy.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm all right.
Well, it doesn't help if I keep missing. Okay, we'll just go in a circle. We'll get some exercise. Oh, it's smart.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm
Ooh. Stop missing!
too fast for you.
It's basically dead.
Yes. Go.
No! Are you kidding me? Oh, it was basically dead.
I can't believe this. You recognize this
The
statue, don't you?
you?
Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan? I'd never have guessed ancient elves might have lived here, with humans.
Okay, now let's go around. Okay. You hit the trap!
Let's go!
Well, I gotta get you out.
Stop me.
Let's go.
Oh ho! Look over there! Not bad! Keep going.
Yay, we did it. Alright, there we go. Teamwork. Boom.
Those walking corpses? This place is haunted.
We did it.
This
We did
place
it.
makes me nervous. Harun Pival once said that in places where many people died, it can become Seth and Aaron, a land of waking dreams. The veil becomes weak and spirits slip into our world. Then they possess corpses and walk around.
Ooh.
There's certainly enough bones. Maybe nobody was left to bury them. Let's press on. I want to know how our people were involved with this. Aren't you curious? We could be discovering our history. Minstrels will write songs
Maybe
about us.
Dandelion will write about us.
If I were to bring some valuable ancestral artifact back to the Keeper, she might forgive me for... well, you know. Because I was caught and wouldn't give up any names. Of course she was angry with me. At any rate...
What?
I wasn't expecting this place to feel quite like this. Maybe this wasn't the best idea.
Alright, I'm gonna save. I forgot about this. Gosh darn it.
All right.
No, why are you going after my archer? Don't go after my archer. Really? Really? Stop. Stop. So I'm gonna have to ask you nicely if you can stop going after me. Oh, I'm trapped. I'm stuck. Oh god. Here, we'll save our little dude here. My goodness.
By
Really?
the creators. What was that thing?
I don't know what was that thing. I don't know. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I don't believe. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. What's this needed? 14. Oh, wait. I leveled up. What strength am I at? 14? I want... that'll come in handy. Alright. Ooh. Oh no, the armor, the mirror's been shining, okay.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the writing says. Not that we'd leave a fingerprint on it. See how clean it is? Not a single smudge or crack. I wonder what this writing is for. Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror. Hold on, I just want to know what it is. Don't you see it? There it is again. Can you feel that? I think it knows
No.
we're here. I just need to take a closer look. It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness. It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Hey,
I'm
Duncan.
very sorry.
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethaline. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel? We don't know. The Shem who brought you here saw no sign of him. A Shem brought you back 2 days ago.
2 days?
You don't remember him? He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you. She wants to talk to you too. Stay here, I'll get her.
I see you are awake, Dalish. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
Duncan?
Yes. He introduced himself as a Grey Warden. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true? Like a man, but dark and tainted with evil. Perhaps you fought one in the cave and it wounded you. Walking corpses? Dark magic, but not darkspawn. I know not what the other creatures might have been. What else did you find? What is the last thing you remember?
A mirror.
A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dalish? Without you, we will not find it. I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly. Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance. Master Island can help you. Go to him and ask to see his stock.
Alright.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin? I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin. Tamlin's my friend too. I want to help find him. If Meryl can risk it, so can I. Then ask her. I'll go with you and we'll ask her together. She can't say no to both of us. Good. Let's go talk to the Keeper.
Bum, 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 bum. We gotta go talk to her.
I see you have not left with Merrill yet. Is there something you need? Fenarel? Are you certain? I'm already putting Merrill at risk. I don't want to lose you too.
I want to help Keeper. If we can find Tamlin, it's worth the risk.
Very well then. You have my permission. And thank you for asking for it.
Alright. Nope.
You're not changing your mind now, are you? Then let's find Meryl.
I didn't
Ready
mean
whenever
to
you
hit
are.
you. I'm sorry, pal.
It's done, naturally. Moving on.
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered. They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him. The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you. I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
Bum, 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 bum. All right.
I'm glad you recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Klain tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Except I don't think this is as good.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes? Of course. Take whatever you need.
Okay, all right. Well, what's that? That's 5. And that's 6. So let's take this, and I can't take that. Alright. Alright, so we're going to... Oh, those are bolts. Gosh darn it. I don't have a crossbow. Alright. That'll be fine. Alright. I want to see if there's anything. Okay.
Success.
Success.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried. All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead. That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks. What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one. True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this, though it hardly seems like the right time. Very well. If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a hunter, one of the finest, and your father was the Keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had to meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest. Your father was killed, but your mother escaped. Yes, but also city elves, too. Those of our kind living with humans do not hold to the old ways. Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you. But grief racked her heart. One night, she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned. She just couldn't carry on without your father. The clan decided not to discuss this around you, lest it poison your heart with sadness. Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift, something of your father's for you to have once you were older. Perhaps the time has come. Take this key. You'll see some chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapen. One of them was your mother's. Its contents are yours if you wish.
And done.
Alright. No, we go this way.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time. That depends on the Keeper. I thought we're supposed to go alone. That's good enough for me. Now, are we ready?
Let's go.
And let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Alright, let's save real quick. I want to see what weapons it will. Staff, so that's short range. Ugh. Then I'm gonna have to do long range. Or short range as well.
I sense some darkspawn!
I see some darkspawn! Okay, we got a dodge on it. Oh my goodness. Good. Teamwork makes the world go round. Yay!
What were those things? Were those Darkspawn? I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
Where did they come from? Where did they come?
What would Darkspawn have to do with our people? The stories say our Lathan fell long before the Darkspawn appeared. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's hope we don't find any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
You do look quite pale now that Meryl's mentioned it.
I'm fine.
Well, I'll keep an eye on you. You've only just recovered from your illness. But let's not think of that now. We should move on.
Yeah, let's move on. This way.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here? You're probably right. Didn't he say he was headed back to the cave? If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that? Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural. And now it's affecting the forest? Maybe that mirror unleashed some kind of sickness. That would not be good.
That's an understatement.
The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
Okay, mouse. Alright.
How amusing!
Okay, we'll take this guy. No, what you running, sir?
Alright, I'm game!
This is great!
Okay, did any of them drop anything? Yes. Okay, weren't there 2 of them? Okay, that's fine. I meant weren't there 3 of them? There were only 2 bodies. Here is the cave. Alright, let's hopefully I don't get lost.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about. Still, even if he's here somewhere, we need to find his body. Let's just pray we're wrong.
Yeah.
I sent some darkspawn!
Ah, I love this guy. I see some darkspawn.
We have to get past these things!
I won't take this, Shall be as you say. I shall.
Oh my god,
I shall. By the gods!
nope.
Shall be as you say.
We'll pop off here. There we go. Oh boy.
We must fight!
No, God, it's too late.
For the tails!
No, stop running.
Shall be as you say. I shall. Yes, of course.
Duncan.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
And Darren Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenarel. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
Yes, though I must admit you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger. So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror. I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume. I agree. So long as the mirror exists, it is a threat to anyone nearby.
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see. Confirm it with your keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger.
Just like one and done.
It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure. I sense no other Darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
Too bad our pal's gone.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him? There were Darkspawn in the cave?
Well, there is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper, right away.
Dalen, allow me some time to speak with Duncan.
Okay.
Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Very well.
Tell Haren Pyvel what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Well, we leveled up.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us? So, another of our children has perished. To think I'd live to see this. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, Bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
R.I.P.
Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on. You know, it's imperative now more than ever to pass on what we know to the young. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
We'll just say certainly.
Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen? Yes, slaves to a terrible empire, the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery. They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants. And so the Dales fell, took our lands, and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands. To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenan have a homeland once more. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path. Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the Oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get on with your business now. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Alright.
Your Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
Yes, Dalen. Your life depends on it.
The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that, but it means joining us. I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go? We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalen. Before the creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
Embrace eternity.
It looks so beautiful. Dun, 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 dun.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds.
I can't skip
The
this.
Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
Too bad I can't say the same.
Well, I admire you for being so civil to a race that's treated yours so terribly. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay. Alright, that is where we will end it. Right here.